Good evening, my friends. Welcome back to Bacon Pines. Hope you're ready for possibly the finale of this wonderfully tiny but very dense game. How you doing, Dead, Beep, Hoko, Lurkers? Hope you're all doing fantastic. Let's begin Chapter 6.
The Heist. They spent the night's end huddled around that small map, formulating a plan to infiltrate the headquarters of Perennial Harvest. It would be no small feat. A modern facility equipped with all manner of technology. Not to mention the swarm of clipboards that would most certainly be scattered throughout. By the time the sun began to peek through the car window used as a makeshift balcony door, all were in agreement. This could just work. The final day before the festival would be used to prepare.
It'd be hilarious if we finished the tree in the game's like, great! That was 1 of 5.
They'd need to pool every resource at their disposal, pull every favor with a thread.
That would be great, wouldn't it?
Even enlist some unsavory characters around town with important tasks only they were suited for. Luckily, there was enough ill will and mistrust toward Perennial Harvest that alliances could be found at a bargain. Luca, Beck, and Rollo rubbed their eyes as they exited the treehouse. They hadn't slept at all that night. The festival was to begin in 1 day, and they each had their assignments.
Amazing what just a couple notches of the volume does.
All right, quick recap. Rollo, you're gonna talk to Roxy cordially. Without her and Fitz, this whole thing can go bust.
Me?
Cordial is my middle name. And how do you plan to explain your new,
Vaguely at Rollo's sizable figure.
circumstance? She'll be happy I'm alive. She won't even notice.
Beck snorted an involuntary giggle.
Beck, and you're sure Iona won't just shoot this whole thing down when she hears it?
She'll listen. Once she understands the danger Nellie is in, the danger we're all in, the plan will make sense.
All right. That leaves me with Geoff and Iggy.
How are you going to persuade them?
I'll think of something.
They each looked at each other with sleepy confidence and nodded.
Well, Godspeed. I know it's Jeff. I said Geoff. Geoff. Says G-E-off. Geoff. I know what I'm doing. I gotta go fishing.
No time. We have to fish. Oh, we got so much more tackle now.
Luca stuck a toy stretchy hand onto the hook. Those things always get dirty anyway.
Imagine saying Iona. Iona.
Yeet. Gonna catch whatever this is.
Oh, should we give it to Mom? She likes jewelry.
That's a sweet thought, Buckaroo, but I'm not sure she'd fully appreciate the pawn bracelet.
Luca wrapped some tape around the hook. Hey, you never know.
Hey, yeah, you never know. Paper?
It's got a bunch of big words written on it.
Hey, let's see that. We regret to inform you that your application for property rights with respect to the Bacon Pines CBD and surrounding area has been rejected.
Who's that for?
Application, Valentine Estate. Good. Good.
Luca placed a sinker on the line. Sometimes the best stuff is at the bottom of the pond.
Bottom feeder. What do we got down here? Is it gonna be mud? Ah, message in a bottle.
Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard liquor for a hard man.
Best leave that be. It takes a real piece of work to leave something like that lying around.
But it's got a message in it. It's a message in a bottle. It's not liquor. Maybe it's just the label being peeled off.
Luca tied a small magnet to the line, fishing with the law of attraction.
A key.
What do you think that lock is for the key?
Now, why would we want to find that?
Oh, because we know what the secret.
Yeah, that's no fun. Second we know what it unlocks, it just becomes a boring old key. Right now, this key could unlock anything.
Cool.
Pungent.
Luca wrapped a twig of thyme around the hook. Some fish have refined taste.
Why is there thyme in here? What's up, Caden? Ah, because we have nothing but time, huh? Haha! Time!
Property of Sharper Valentine.
Figures. If he had his way, property of Sharper Valentine would be written on everything in this town.
Shall we get it back to him?
He may not even want it back. This man's got a contentious relationship with time. We'll keep it here in case he ever wants to pick it up.
Ah, go figure. Alright, so there's more, because I was looking at the achievements. And there is an achievement to fish up everything. So,
Check it first.
we have not fished up everything yet. Alright, let's go recruit. G off. Dawn!
Hey, you ever wonder why an agricultural company employs an army of survey takers? The clipboards? They say they're just trying to make us happy. Do they want to make us happy? Or just figure out what makes us happy? An important distinction.
Yeah. Yeah. Rah.
Hey, Jeff.
What can I do you for?
I know how much you hate perennial harvest.
Hate's a strong word.
Sorry, I mean,
I didn't say it was the wrong word.
gotcha. So we're gonna break into their headquarters, and I thought you might be able to help?
Jeff wheezed out a long snicker.
Yeah, see, I knew you kids are alright.
Oh, great, so you'll help?
Joy in Jeff's face drained instantly.
Not a chance.
But,
Give me one good reason I should risk my hide aiding the betting, you rascal.
Looking into the sullen eyes of his would-be accomplice, Luca blurted out the first word that came to mind.
Oh, here we go. Now we got a big branching path. Shit.
shit!
Yeah, it's all shit.
Hey. Salad gifting 3 months. 3-month gift subscription courtesy of Salad. Wow. I'm glad you like that.
Yeah, still ain't helping. Ain't that some shit?
Luca wasn't ready to give up so easily. He shouted out again.
Junk!
Yeah, what of it? Son ain't got more junk than a king of copper. Ain't interested.
Hide!
Jeff's brow perked up.
What'd you say?
Go ahead and hide then.
Sensing some traction, Luca carried on with vigor.
Let a bunch of kids do what needs to be done. We're not afraid.
Jeff's scowl faded with a sigh.
Say what you will about old Jeff, and they all do. But you never hear him say I hid for nothing.
One good stomp of the foot was all Jeff needed to drive his point home.
What was it your kids needed?
Some sort of disguise.
I got just the thing.
And while we're at it, that crate should come in handy.
This ain't gonna be free, you know. I'm thinking 5 bags of sauerkraut should cover it.
Put it on my tab.
Luca offered out his open hand to seal the deal. With a firm and dusty grip, Jeff reciprocated.
Done. Swing by first thing in the morning.
All right, gee off.
Dun, 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 dun.
Oh, we're still doing that. No, go back. Get out of here. Iggy and Tish. Weren't they the coffee employees? Wait, hang on a second. Yes. 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 All right. Moving on.
Undaunted, he shook his head. Over? No. Endings are merely a state of mind. It doesn't end until I give up. Wow. I admire the conviction. But can he really pull through?
Am I good? Did you not hear me? I'm feeling great. Iggy and Tish, Iggy and Tish, Iggy and Tish. Which one's Iggy? Which one's Tish? I forget. Oh wait, Iggy's the bully. Duh. And Tish is the yup. I forgot. It's been a couple days. I'm good, I'm good. There they are.
Hey, Tish, look who it is. Look, what are you trying to tickle us to death again?
Oh, look, just hear me out.
Iggy raised an eyebrow suspiciously.
Yeah, we're listening.
Iggy, I know we've both been giant bags of shit to each other.
Iggy gave a reluctant shrug.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
What's up, Gorge?
But lately life has been kind of, strange, you know?
Iggy considered the point.
Things have been weird around here.
So I'm offering a truce and asking you for help. What do you say we, pull our hostilities, at least for now?
Oh? We don't pull away from nothing. Buzz off.
Luca knew they'd need Iggy and Tish to pull this off. He tried again.
All right.
Malice to each other.
Alice? Wow, Tish, smart guy here. With this smart guy words, he thinks he's impressing us. Scam, we ain't interested.
Iggy gave a... Iggy considered...
All right. What do we say we break?
Break our hostilities, at least for now.
We do like breaking things. You know, the truth means less, breaking things.
What if I told you there was a way to have a truce and break stuff?
Go on.
I need you to cause a distraction so I can sneak into Perennial Harvest HQ.
A wild-eyed grin spread across Iggy's face.
Yeah, my, Luca Van Horn, I'm impressed.
And after all this is done, maybe you and Tish could come hang out at the treehouse sometime.
Iggy glanced over to Tish, who nodded in agreement.
Yup.
Fine. But not because we want to see your crappy treehouse. We just like to cause
With a
chaos.
quick nod, Luca was off.
Nice. I love spicy ramen.
Did you hear that, Tish?
Iggy gazed up at Tish with a smile.
He invited us to hang out at the
A
treehouse.
single tear ran down Tish's cheek.
I never expected this day to come. How wonderful. Yup.
Chapter 7. Into the Hive. A good heist requires preparation. And thorough preparation takes time, something they had precious little of. So far, everything was in order. Jeff, Iggy, and Tish all agreed to do their part. Beck radioed Luca that night with a simple and covert message. We are locked and loaded on my end. Mum. And Rollo, after a lengthy confession, managed to persuade Roxy and Fitz to help.
Pork beef or creamy chicken for ramen flavors. How about beef?
He stowed away in mission control for the night to avoid attracting attention. Rollo, being uniquely suited for the role, would be the first to breach perennial harvest. The outfit provided by Jeff wasn't perfect, but a convincing disguise is 10% wardrobe, 90% confidence. Rollo took a few vigorous breaths and shook out his arms.
Rollo did it. He's got the perfect disguise. Genius.
Just stay calm, Rollo. You can do this. Got your delivery here.
Delivery? I don't have anything in my notes about a delivery. One moment. I'm so sorry, but there's no delivery scheduled for this morning.
Right.
He had to think quick.
That's because this goes directly to the founder. He asked that it be kept secret.
Rollo sighed, adjusting his tool belt.
You know how the founder can be.
I suppose we can leave this one off the records.
Our harvest awaits and such.
With a stroke of his mustache, Rollo proceeded into the Perennial Harvest headquarters.
Our harvest awaits.
A package here for the founder.
Oh, I didn't hear anything about.
Yeah, this is a need-to-know kind of thing.
I'll just check.
Stammered and flipped through the pages of his clipboard.
This goes directly to the founder. I don't have time to fill you in.
Oh, I see. If you could just complete this form.
Rollo interrupted with urgency in his voice.
Every time with the forms. Look, if you want to explain to the founder why I'm late, well, it's your funeral.
I'm sorry. What did you say your name was again?
I'm...
Panicked.
Our harvest awaits.
Sir, that's a restricted area. Excuse me, sir.
Our harvest awaits!
Ready to light the candle, Tish?
Yup.
Suck on this, perennial ham fist.
Yeah, that's why I was kind of fiddling with the voiceover. There's a little in the pop filter.
What was that?
The distraction was enough for Rollo to regain his confidence.
Just open the damn door. I've got a job to do.
Ford fumbled around in a frenzy.
What's up, Otter?
I should check on that noise.
Come on. Just buzz me in already.
Okay.
Phew. Yeah, that was close.
Our harvest awaits.
Hey, I figured, when in doubt, stick with the classics.
Oh, that was a close one. Yeah, but you pulled it off. Nice work, Rollo. All right, everyone knows what to do?
Yep, deep engineering is to the north. I'll go with Bick, just in case she needs some muscle.
I'll head east to the founder's office. You two be safe.
Let's do it. Ah, water.
That's odd. There's not even any cups for the water.
Can I actually go up this way?
Beck and Rollo have that covered.
Do-do-do-do.
Solomon? Solomon?
Solomon stopped in his tracks.
Luca? What are you doing here?
Oh, it's a long story. Are you okay?
A veneer of confusion flashed
Uh-oh.
across Solomon's face. His words rushed out dramatically.
No, I am most certainly not okay. Some strange people grabbed me and...
Were they in hazmat suits?
Yes, how did you know? They brought me here and locked me up when they were distracted, I ran.
Oh, dang, okay, you should stick with me. We got a plan.
Solomon's facade briefly faltered.
We?
Yeah, Rollo and Becker headed to deep engineering.
Thank heavens you found me. We've got to get out of here.
Oh, we can't leave just yet.
But they'll catch us again.
I gotta do something first. When you were running, did you happen to see a door marked Founder?
Founder? Why are you looking for him?
Oh, I'm not. I just need to get into that office.
Now that you mention it, I do think I saw a door that said Founder. It was just down this way.
Luca happened to notice a plaque above the door.
Office of the Founder. Knocking comes with consequence. Oh, here it is.
He's not some dumb kid. So it is.
Oh, that's pretty lucky I ran into you, or else I might have missed it.
Truly fortunate.
Luca tried the handle.
Locked.
Solomon leaned forward to examine the mechanism.
Regrettably, it seems to be some sort of electric lock. I don't see how we could possibly defeat a lock like that.
Luca smiled and looked at his watch.
Just hit it.
Let's just wait a minute.
Oh, don't mind her. Donk.
I don't know what sort of funny business you're up to, but I like it.
She mined a quick hat tip and ambled off with a whistle.
Howdy.
Good afternoon.
The light on the keypad changed from red to green.
How did you do that?
Oh, it's good to have friends. Okay, quick, let's get inside before someone spots us.
Luca switched on his walkie-talkie.
Rollo, I'm in. As expected, there's a control panel. Great timing. We're stuck at the locked door marked 24601. Need you to get us through.
What if someone catches us? We should get out of here. We're infiltrating.
I'm not leaving my friend, Solomon.
On the computer screen, a green cursor blinked in a password field.
Surely you don't have a way to get around the password.
Huh.
Luca pecked out his best guess. Underground secrets. The screen blinked to life. Columns of green numbers glowed on a black background.
How did you guess that?
It's this absurd password Rollo heard when he was down here before. It's funny how someone arrogant enough to call themselves the Founder uses such a basic password.
Or they were thinking several moves ahead, not expecting anyone to guess something so simple.
Oh, these villain types always end up outsmarting themselves.
Solomon's jaw clenched into a half smile.
Your powers of deduction are impressive as your luck.
Luca quickly scanned the columns for number 24601.
Rollo, I think this should do it.
Bingo bango, doors open, Luca. You never fail to impress.
What is that slippery loud even doing down here?
We have friends whose mom is in trouble. We're here to get her out.
I see.
Okay, Luca, I think we're close. The next door is marked 13806.
Once again, Luca scrutinized the numbers on the screen. In that moment of distraction, Solomon reached forward and pressed a large red button.
Maybe this one opens the lock.
Crap, we got company. Luca, must go faster.
Oh, one sec, I can't think with all the noise.
He quickly skimmed the screen with his finger.
Here it is, 13806. Go, go, go!
Curse these fumbling hands. My apologies, Luca.
Don't beat yourself up. I know you're just trying to help.
Up, 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 up.
Oh, man. No water cups. Rollo!
Hey, he's thirsty.
Rollo, are you okay? Rollo, come in.
Mr. Kerr approached with his
Mr. Kerr.
walkie-talkie.
You can turn off the alarms. They're trapped.
Self-satisfaction, he called into the hallway.
That, my dears, is a dead end. Nowhere to run. Come on, Rollo, punch him out.
Rollo, where are you? Are you okay?
Yeah, I think we lost him. Making our way back to Nellie's office.
Okay, you two rabble-rousers, you are coming with us. Ha ha! Nope. Yo! Make a break for it! Did that little shit just kick me? Don't just stand there after them. Ow, my shin.
And I think that worked. Roxy and Fitz had them on a wild goose chase.
I'm having trouble following what just happened.
Like I said, it's good to have friends. Rollo, how long do you think Roxy can distract them?
How long can Roxy keep someone so pissed off they can't see straight? Let's just say we got time. Entering Nellie's office now.
Mom!
Oh, honey, what did you do to your hair? I thought you'd be happy. I finally used the Young Chemist lab kit. You sure have a knack for making me incredibly proud in the most frustrating ways. We need to get you out of here. We? Who is your adult friend? Oh, I'm not an adult.
Ever heard of a growth spurt?
I had more of a growth spew. No, that's not possible.
Nellie leaned over to examine his teeth.
Substantial banding on the enamel and the molars, consistent with Tempest liquamine exposure.
Is that what you call the gunk they forced me to drink?
You drank it? Oh no! They told me it was only being tested on plants!
Oh, Beck, sweetie, I promise I didn't know. Mom, what the hell is going on in this place?
I was brought here to work on the discovery of a lifetime. A novel chemical compound was discovered under Beacon Pines in a wellspring they called the Source. They named it Tempest liquamine. It pulls energy from its surroundings in order to fundamentally alter matter's relationship to time. It was a secret to the Valentine fertilizer. They harvested the Source, infusing small amounts of Tempest liquamine into the product. It worked wonders, drastically accelerating plant growth. Crops would be ready to harvest in a fraction of the time. But it led to complications. The foul harvest. Perennial harvest came in to clean up the mess, to succeed where Valentine failed. But Tempest liquamine is rebellious.
Rebellious.
You can think of it as a manifestation of change itself. It's volatile by its very nature. So the more you try to force it to do a specific thing, the more it resists, yes. I can relate to that. My role was to finish the work of my predecessor, Dr. Prescott. harnessing Tempest Lookamind to reliably manipulate an organism's age. Just imagine how many people we could feed. Mr. Kerr was very insistent that we achieve a successful result before today's festival. But you didn't, right?
Nellie sighed.
You know how much I love a good puzzle. I poured myself into the problem. It wasn't long until I discovered oddities in Dr. Prescott's notes.
Oddities?
They contain obvious errors, mistakes that someone of his reputation would never make. So I fixed them and now I get to replace my entire wardrobe. I really am truly sorry.
Meh. Those clothes were all hand-me-downs anyway.
Sounds like Dr. Prescott figured it out, got cold feet, and intentionally sabotaged his own work. I had considered that possibility. I've sent a letter asking him to clarify his thinking. Mom, Dr. Prescott's dead. Kerr had him killed. What? I overheard them talking about it on the radio.
It's why we gotta get you out of here. Like, now.
Wait, the vial! I finally solved the chemical equation allowing direct control of aging. Mr. Kerr picked it up just before you came. All the more reason we gotta hightail it out.
Luca, we got Miss Dr. Meowdwill heading to you now.
Roger that. Be careful.
Alright, everything's on track.
And what is your plan for escape?
We'll go over everything when we get there. In the meantime, maybe we could dig up some more info. Malice 80 proof whiskey. A hard drink for a hard man. Wow, even his alcohol is arrogant.
Solomon muttered inaudibly.
I should just smother you right now.
What was that?
I said I shouldn't bother you right now.
Don't be silly. You're no bother at all. Solomon is Sharper Valentine, yes. We discovered that in the other timeline. Let's see what else this bad boy has. Security system, time card logs, payroll. You know, for being so evil, this guy sure is boring.
Solomon once again muttered under his breath.
Just you wait.
Huh?
Oh, nothing.
Luca tugged on each of the cabinets.
Dang, must be a good stuff. They're all locked.
Perhaps he's not as careless as you suspected.
Looks like the founder was helping Kerr plan the festival. Why would such a secretive leader be obsessed with a party?
Only time will tell.
Luca held his hand up to the ashtray.
Still warm. He must have been in here recently. I'm really sorry for getting you dragged into this mess, Solomon.
You needn't worry about me.
Well, I feel bad either way. We're gonna get you out of this, I promise.
With a subtle, quivering lip, a smile crawled across Solomon's face. They heard the trampling of frantic footsteps from the hallway.
Lock it, lock it, lock it, lock it, lock it!
It's locked.
That was close. When we left Nellie's office, it was swarmed with clipboards.
We barely got away. Did they follow you? Rollo?
Before we start tossing blame around, it is possible someone ordered a pizza. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Definitely not pizza.
What now? Don't look at me, I'm officially retiring from the heisting business.
We're so sorry for the inconvenience. We just have a few quick questions.
Let me just think. Can someone watch the door?
Of course.
Everyone else huddle up. He's gonna open it.
Oops. I think this little caper has gone on long enough.
Solomon, no!
Hush now, child. The adults are speaking. Dr. Meowdville, a brief reintroduction is in order. We've never met in person, but we have corresponded. You see, it was I who hired you. Solomon, the pathetic orphan child. The powerful and enigmatic founder. Sharper, the fallen progenitor who created this town. Perennial harvest, Valentine fertilizer, all connected by a single thread. Yours truly. But that's...
Her eyes searched the floor in thought. Solomon watched eagerly, waiting for the flicker of epiphany. With a sickened look, she peered into his soul.
Ah, yes! Now you've got it!
Tempest Slickelmine, you discovered how to reverse the process.
Solomon clapped with genuine delight.
Very good, Dr. Meowville. Very good. Though the discovery wasn't intentional,
Solomon glanced down, examining his youthful form.
and the effects went a little too far for my tastes.
That's why you needed me to finish Dr. Prescott's work.
Which you did admirably. Mr. Kerr, the vial, please.
Presented it with a theatrical twirl of the hand.
May I present to you the eighth wonder of...
Rollo snatched the vial from Kerr's palm.
Get it, Rollo! Wow, this stuff sounds pretty valuable.
Be careful, you fool! You have no idea what you have in your hand.
Actually, we do. You just did a whole evil villain monologue thingy about it.
Rollo casually tossed the vial to Luca.
Based Rollo! Oh gosh, maybe I'll have a taste.
Luca jiggled the vial mockingly.
Seize him!
Luca! Over here! Move another inch and I smash it.
She held it tightly behind her back. Solomon sighed, speaking in crisp, measured syllables.
You have no plan.
I'll smash it, I swear.
Fine. Risk killing us all. Or if you're lucky, nothing happens. Then what? We capture you and grant you much less leniency.
Pursed his lips with feigned sincerity.
But I give you my word, if you hand it over now, none of you will be harmed.
A deep uncertainty washed over Beck.
You're a smart girl, Beck. But there's no shame in being outwitted by someone smarter than you. We both know there is only one way this ends.
She looked to Nellie shakily. With a dispirited nod, Nellie sighed in defeat. Beck slowly approached Solomon.
That's a good girl.
Beck, don't do it! We can't trust that jerk! I'm sorry, he's right.
With apprehension, Beck conceded. Solomon pocketed the vial and brushed off his shoulder with a sharp flick.
Mr. Kerr, you have allowed yourself to be humiliated by a group of children. Report to my office tomorrow for a performance review.
The blood drained from Kerr's face.
Of course, sir. But first, you have a speech to make. Trot out there and give me the introduction I deserve. And don't forget to smile. Yes, sir. And to think all of this is thanks to the efforts of Mr. Van Horn.
I don't understand. How's this all because of me?
Ah, I said Mr. Van Horn, silly child. Dr. Walt Van Horn. Your father was always a thorn in my side. I offered him an opportunity to be part of something great. But the fool was blinded by righteousness. He even broke into my laboratory in an attempt to sabotage my work.
Solomon shook his head with gratification.
But the universe has a funny way of correcting course. By meddling with the force he didn't understand, Walt showed me its true potential. As fate would have it, Luca, your father's dying act was to grant me eternal life.
A muffled applause resonated faintly through the walls.
Well, that's my cue. After the festivities and my subsequent ascension, I will return to deal with you all. Until then, I suggest you use this time to reflect on the magnitude of your failure. You three keep post outside the door.
Yes, sir. Oh, crap. I can't believe Beck sold us out like that. I'm not sure she had any other choice. She's probably switched the vial. So what now? What's the plan? I don't have one. Of course you do. You always have a plan. Well,
You just need some time. Oh, it's over. We lost.
Nellie was staring at the floor, deep in thought.
Sorry, Luca. Give me a minute to calm my mind.
Hey.
I'm sorry, Luca. I did what I had to do.
I know, it's just, we were so close.
I've got a feeling that eventually Solomon will get what's coming to him. Time wounds all heals.
Oh, well, time just seems like less of an issue for him now.
Luca, there's something you should know. After Mr. Kerr locked me in that office, I had nothing but time and curiosity. I poked around a bit, hoping to find a means of escape, but I found something else. A note, hidden in a false drawer.
Oh, what sort of note?
Dr. Prescott must have sensed his time at Perennial Harvest was growing short, so he left behind a letter with the hope it would be found by his successor. It was a confession of sorts. He left it for me, but its contents... Luca, I think they were meant for you.
What do you say?
It was about an incident with your mother. Dr. Prescott found her in his lab with a stolen keycard. There was an accident. She had been exposed to extreme amounts of Tempest liquamine.
Color dropped from Luca's face.
But his face is already white.
Did she, is she?
She survived. Dr. Prescott decided to help her recover. He no longer trusted Perennial Harvest, so he kept her whereabouts a secret. Over time, your mother led him to reconsider the purpose of scientific discovery. Science is often at the vanguard of change, but that doesn't mean it's always right. He realized that no one should have control over something as powerful as time itself. I now believe that's why he began to intentionally sabotage his own work.
It cost him his life.
That is a reasonable conclusion.
Luca was overwhelmed with emotion.
But if she's alive, where has she been? Where is she now?
A
Oh,
sudden explosion sounded from the hull.
she's here!
Chapter 8. Comeuppance. Ears still ringing, Gran picked herself up off the ground. Through the dust and smoke, she looked over to see Mrs. Fratelli helping Hiram Tolliver to his feet. She'd had to beg, borrow, and steal to acquire those explosives. How many nights had she spent visualizing how she'd use them to make things right? And now, her one shot at destroying the source, that damned hole that swallowed so much of her life, was gone. Traded for this jagged hole in a wall and a foolhardy shot at rescuing Rollo. With Fratelli and Tolliver at her side, she stepped through.
It's alright, she used the... Yes,
It was
Grandma!
a strange
Mom!
feeling. The last time she'd stalked this maze of hallways, it was in a different body. They quickly rounded a corner to find a group of clipboards guarding a door.
No, she used the explosives to rescue Rollo instead of blowing up the hole.
Something worth guarding is probably something worth seeing. She leapt forward, brandishing her cane.
Yes! Yes!
If her last chance at vengeance for things lost was truly gone, she would just have to fight to keep what she still had.
And there they are.
Gran, what are you doing here?
Luca, what are you doing here?
We're here to save Nellie.
We're here to save Rollo.
Oh,
Hey, Miss Luca's Gran.
That's awfully nice of you. But I'm fine.
Oh no, what did they...
Gran, there's no time to explain. We gotta go now. Come on, everyone. We got a party to crash.
They made their way out from deep within Perennial Harvest.
Triple sippy
just
stinky
as Solomon
space.
finished up his speech.
I'm a sip.
Thankfully, we can dispense with the formalities from here on out.
Solomon pulled a glass vial from his pocket.
We gotta stop him.
In one smooth motion, he downed its contents. A triumphant smile grew across Solomon's lips.
Just grab him while he's transforming.
No! Well, I guess that's it. We lost.
I wouldn't be so sure about that. Oh, here we go.
With a mischievous look, Beck elbowed Luca. Remember when I had the vial behind my back?
I might have tweaked his wonderful potion with a little... Ooh. Hmm. Junk.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little junk.
I mean, we're gonna do all of them, so it's just a matter of times. Can't wait to see the look on his face when he realized he drank his own cigar ash.
How'd the ash get into the vial?
It was pretty easy to mess with the vial when it was behind my back.
Oh, that's sneaky.
Well, it's a bad habit anyways.
Pa always said bad habits are like 50-yard field goals. Huh? Hard to kick.
You can all call me Sharper Valentine.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Is it gonna be like a fucking Cronenberg monster now?
He's pitch black covered in soot. Oh no, he is! Oh god, he's soot!
Well, that's one way to kick a bad habit. Damn, dude!
As the last of what was once Sharper Valentine wafted into the air, the crowd began to disperse, still numb from what they had just observed.
Oh man, that was the lamest.
Sharper Valentine was gone for good. His end would be a new beginning for Beacon Pines.
All right, cool. Yeah. Good
A
ending.
new chance to let go of the things they had lost and grab hold of a new future.
Good ending.
The end.
Good ending. Yeah, good ending. Yes. Good ending. Good ending. Yes. Yes, good ending. Yes, good.
Well, I'd be lying if I said that wasn't a bit gratifying.
He turned into ash. Beck put cigar ash into the vial.
If that feels to you like a good note to end on, I won't stand in your way.
All right, cool. See you guys later. All right. I think change is the correct answer. So let's go with Malice first.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little malice.
Malice, the whiskey from his office?
Yeah, dude had an unfinished glass on his desk. Figured his grow juice could use a little hair of the dog.
Y'all can call me Sharper Valentine.
His face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
Is he gonna liquefy? Yay! Woo! Party!
Now that's what I call 80 proof whiskey.
Damn, dude. Pop goes the weasel.
The crowd gazed in stunned silence at the now empty stage. The quiet was broken when William Kerr sprinted off stage and into the distance. He was never seen around Beacon Pines, or anywhere else for that matter, again. Watching the silhouette of Kerr disappear over the horizon, Luca began to laugh. First, a low chuckle that became uncontrolled, heaving laughter. Through his tears, he was vaguely aware that the crowd had begun to laugh with him.
They're all laughing that this guy just died.
The end. That was unexpected. Perhaps a bit of an absurd ending for my taste, but who am I to say? I'm only writing the damn thing.
I mean, these, all this artwork is just so good. It's just so good. It's so good. Change.
I might have tweaked his wonder potion with a little change.
Like pocket change? Oh, you're unlucky penny.
Yeah, I plopped it in the vial when no one was looking.
Oh, what's that gonna do?
No idea. That's the beauty of science. Now we observe.
His body and face began to contort and expand as he disappeared into a belching green mist.
He's gonna turn into a giant penny.
He's a baby. Holy crap, he's a baby. Yeah, but he's still sharper, right?
What he was no longer matters.
Wah, wah.
Wah, wah.
This is an innocent child. I apologize for all the harm my father has caused you.
Eris awkwardly
Wah,
cradled the
wah.
squirming child. She looked to
Yeah,
her brother, her voice
get off me.
shaking with uncertainty.
Let go of me.
Augustus, what do we do?
We do what we always do. What must be done. I'll hurry home and prepare the crib for father, young Sharper.
That would be a great help, thank you.
She looked back down at the infant with equal parts kindness and terror in her eyes.
Now, does he retain all the memories?
With a shake of her head, Eris addressed the crowd with a stern scowl.
Okay, everyone, the show is over. You may leave now.
Epilogue. Beacon Pines' coldest summer on record came and went without much fanfare. Folks shared what they had, and none were left wanting. The new school year was
Chuck 'em into the ice hole.
like the falling leaves of autumn. After everything Luca, Rollo, and Beck had been through, middle school was bearable. The chill of winter didn't seem to bother people much. They kindled a hope for a better future in their hearts.
Yo, is Rollo still Big Rollo?
When spring arrived, farmers planted their crops with
Bolo?
a sense of joy and optimism. And as the dawn of the first day of summer came again, its light slowly spread through the shallow valley. It crept over the town square, across the river, past the neglected welcome sign, and came to rest on a young boy sleeping at dawn. His mind at peace, knowing he is here for a reason.
Dup, 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 dup. Woo! Rollo, are you up yet? Roger that. It's a beautiful day at Mission Control. You gonna swing by? Be there in a minute.
Over time, Eleanor began moving Walt's old things out of the closet and into storage. Eleanor had moved back into her bedroom, and now that she wasn't sneaking out late, she even slept there most nights.
Wow. Do we have our basement still?
Just some dusty knickknacks.
Hey, Ma. Mom, I'm ready to go now.
You go on without me. I'll meet you there. I've got a batch of jam to finish jarring. It's funny. I only started making jam as a way to send messages without anyone noticing. But now, I enjoy it.
Alright, I'll turn this on. Okay, bye. I'm gonna leave this open too. Okay, bye.
Now I'm just gonna be cool. Yeah. Slide. They moved the headstone. I mean, I guess technically he wasn't there, but maybe original Beacon Pines is now there, being used. Hurry, you and Rollo have big plans for that little treehouse.
Yeah, it started getting crowded after we revoked the max capacity 1 Rolo 1 Luca rule. So we decided to expand. But at least we've got some help with that. How's the internship at Nelly and Iona's shop going?
Yeah, it's been great. I'm hoping it helps me get into School of Agriculture up at State. Also, Nelly said she'd write a letter of recommendation, which would be huge. I just can't help but worry about leaving Rollo. He's grown up so fast, but he's still my little brother.
Yeah, he had a heck of a growth spurt.
I don't just mean grown literally. This morning he was up and finished his chores before I even had breakfast.
Well, some of that might be his excitement about the treehouse renovations.
Don't tell him this, cause it'll go to his head, but I'm really proud of that little punk.
I'm sure he feels the same way, but he's just too dang proud to tell you.
I know.
Yo, this music! Break it down, baby!
That bass is getting slapped.
Hey Gus, how's the tree planting going?
Gonna be better. I'm so grateful to Iona and Nelly for letting me help. I just wasn't built to be mayor. Too much bureaucracy.
Gus, we finished cleaning up the sidewalks. What's next?
When perennial harvest collapsed, most of the clipboards skipped town. But some stuck around and dedicated themselves to making things right.
Anyone with a knack for art can help paint the new offices.
You can count on us. Oh, it looks like you really found your calling.
I never really felt comfortable telling people what to do. Now this right here. This is something I can be proud of.
Wow. And all we had to do was make someone a baby. How's it napping this morning?
Most underrated part of a good nap is the view. And the view's getting greener every day.
Nice.
Hey, you can't plant those trees in that concrete.
Oh, I see you decided on a name.
Yep, we had to clear out all the old stuff before putting on a final touch. Slow and Dirty Harvest is now official.
I like it.
It was actually Nelly's idea. Still a lot of work to do, and the name serves as a reminder. Just because progress is important doesn't mean change should happen fast. In fact, I've learned that the more you care about something, the more important it is to take things slow. Our motto is, go slow and fix things.
Amen to that.
Slow and dirty. Nice.
Wow.
Young Mr. Van Horn.
How's the little Solomon Sharper doing?
Young Sharper seems to enjoy nature more than I. So we do a lot of strolling these days.
Has he,
Attempted to crawl out of his crib and plot world domination?
Yeah.
Thankfully, no. I spoke at length with Dr. Modewell, and she feels that Sharper's infant mind was not developed enough to retain his previous memories. For all intents and purposes, the child is unmolded clay.
Oh, let's hope he's a little nicer the second time around.
That is the objective, yes. But really, all I can do is try and hope. 2 activities I am endeavoring to find less distasteful.
Well, I think you're doing a great job. And the whole town is ready to help out whatever we can. Can't wait to teach them how to throw a baseball.
Eris did her best to ignore the tears welling in her eyes.
That would be acceptable.
He looked to his friend with a thankful smile. After everything that could have gone wrong, everything that did go wrong, we made it. The end.
Closing her eyes, Miss Hatch took a deep, relaxing breath.
Oh, hello, Luca. How are you? Really good, actually. That's wonderful. Did I miss anything? I think you're pretty much up to speed. Luca, do you want a biscotti? On the house. I don't really have the time. Zariel, you gotta come see this. I finally did it. I pulled the perfect espresso.
Aw, Lumi. If I didn't know better, I would think you're proud of something.
As if no.
It's too late. You are now officially a person that cares.
Hello, dear Luca. How are you doing?
Oh, what's today's news that needs knowing?
I'll give you tomorrow's headline today. Of our friend Patrick C. Montesquieu, aka William Kerr, just performed a stirring rendition of The Iceman Cometh at the State Correctional Facility. I hear there wasn't a dry eye in the house.
Oh, I guess he had plenty of time to work on his craft.
One final time.
Yes. Yes. Yes.
All right.
Luca, can I interest you in a delicious apple?
Playfully waggled an apple.
Oh, no thanks, just saying hello. Well, hello then. Mind telling your mom we need a new crate of jam? Alrighty. It's funny, I used to hide this stuff in the back. Terrified that someone would find out about our secret messages. Now everyone wants to get their hands on Eleanor Van Horn's famous spy jam.
Hey, Luca, can you tell Roxy I'll be free in an hour?
Oh, sure thing.
My dad's making me stock the shelves for the summer. He said it builds character. I think he means to say it builds calluses.
Build character!
Yeah, it builds something all right.
Wow, back for seconds?
If it's not too much trouble, for the longest time I didn't understand the appeal of ice cream. It serves no purpose, other than to be briefly enjoyed and then it's gone.
But it's pretty tasty while it lasts.
I'm inclined to agree.
I don't know who the other dog child is. I think it's just another child.
I'm glad you swung by. More follow-up questions for your story? Nope, I got everything I need. Thanks again for that. I sent a draft of the story to the reporter at Capital City, and they offered me an internship. Well, of course they did. You're an amazing reporter. I don't know about that. A story about a phony corporation that picked up an entire town of people and moved them to cover up a massive illegal mine shaft full of incredibly hazardous chemicals sort of writes itself if you think about it. Just don't forget about when you became a fancy big city reporter. Capital City isn't that far away. I'm gonna have to come back from time to time to check in and see what sort of new trouble you've gotten yourself into. Sorry to disappoint, but my adventuring days are over. We both know that's not true. What makes you say that? Call it a reporter's intuition.
Mrs. Fratelli glowed with a carefree smile.
Oh, is that your suitcase?
That is 2 weeks of unencumbered tranquility.
Excuse me? Would you be so kind as to take my order?
2 weeks of sand, margaritas, and forgotten obligations.
Excuse me? I'd love to place an order.
Mrs. Fratelli sighed with a zen-like calm.
Just as soon as lunch rush ends, I'll be a feather in the wind.
Are you going on vacation?
For the first time in years. And I've got you and your mom to thank.
Why's that?
She didn't tell you yet? You two are gonna fill in for me at the diner when I'm gone. Just like old times.
It's fine, I'll wait. I'm getting kind of hungry over here. Ma'am? Ma'am? Never underestimate what a great man can do given time.
Bit much.
There's more rabbits. Oh, are they all taking like the slot, the tubes?
Luca peeked over Piper's shoulder, laid stealthily inside a with mathematics was the first issue of Hank Atomic.
Uh-oh.
Pop, are you reading Hank Atomic? Might not telling anyone. I kind of got a reputation to uphold. It's nothing to be ashamed of. Just about every kid in town reads Hank Atomic. Honestly, I'm excited for you. What I'd give to start over fresh, to experience it again for the first time. I guess that's the downside of finishing something nice. At least now I can enjoy it again through you. Promise to tell me about it as you go.
Sure thing.
Over the school year, Kato and Bert had become close friends.
Yeah, did you know that when they covered up the source, they found a new species of fungus? Yep, and they are studying it in the new labs. Did you know that? Beacon Pines is now the smallest town in the country. Yep, close to the population before Perennial Harvest moved in.
Typically went on like this for quite some time.
I can't believe it's over. Oh yeah, the town's really starting to turn a new leaf.
The town? I was talking about Hank Atomic. I just finished the last issue.
How was it?
As great as always. Hank finally returned to Earth. But I just feel weird now.
Weird could be cool. It just means you're ready for something new.
Any suggestions?
Oh, you could ask Miss Hatch about what she's always reading. She seems to really enjoy it.
Oh, maybe I'll do that.
Escape now, Moon. You'll be spoiled.
Hey, Mr. Nuncreed. I'm gonna go see my dad in a bit. Do you want to come with me?
Even after everything I did, you'd still...
Nuncreed shook his head.
You really are your father's son, aren't you? I don't think I'm ready for that yet.
Well, you're always invited. I bet he'd love to hear from you.
I'll visit Walt in my own time. You run along now.
With Perennial Harvest gone, the transportation tubes were left unused.
Yeah, come on. No one's too big, no one's too small. For Jeff's wild ride.
Maybe not completely unused.
Just one piece of candy. For the ride of your life. Who's next? Me.
Guess what? Yesterday I saw Dynastis Tidius.
Oh, that's good? It's great.
I haven't spotted one of those in years. At this rate, Beacon Pines is going to become the bug capital of the country.
Ugh.
Yeet. Just gotta investigate everything. Yay. An Eastern Hercules beetle.
Luca peeked up at the beehive. It appeared to be deserted.
Huh, that's strange. Alright, nothing over here. Oh yeah, no, I'm going back. Don't worry, I'm going back. Just had to visit everybody. As I bounce my way through town. Can't talk to her.
Old Pickler's Pond.
Luca, get this. I managed to reel in an actual fish this morning.
Seriously?
Yeah, and honest to goodness. Flip-flopping, swim-swamming fish.
I don't think I've ever caught an actual fish here.
Been at least 7 years since I've caught one. I'd say it's a good omen.
Oh, what do you do with the fish?
Oh, I release it back into the pond. I'm hoping to catch it again tomorrow. Is there more? Father, how come there's no more?
Luca gently at first.
Yeah, give it a good cash now, blah, 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 blah.
Just break this one. All right. I think we're missing one thing. We might pick it up when we do the treehouse here.
A little higher.
Yup.
A little lower.
Yup.
A little higher.
Yup.
I'm telling you, the angle isn't the issue. We need more power to the radio. Look, there you are. Would you tell him it's not the angle? Hey, I'm not the charge of the antenna redesign. Fine. You can just don't do anything drastic till we get back. Who, me? Tish, you're in charge while I'm gone.
Yup.
Yeah, they'll be fine, right? It'll be fine. Well, if we really want mission control to turn into something bigger and better, we have to loosen our grip a bit. You're right. Lead the way.
Luca looked up at the satellite dish. Rollo nearly killed himself putting. While it didn't turn the radio, it didn't.
Yeah, we heard that already.
Yup.
We gotta look cool for one last time, huh? Alright, enough of that.
Back! Back!
I have news I think you'll enjoy. This morning I unpacked my last box.
Oh, you're officially moved in. It only took you a year.
It's just a box. Let's not blow this out of proportion.
That sounds an awful lot like putting down roots.
I guess I decided this place is root-worthy. You're gonna be stuck with me for the foreseeable future.
I do have to warn you, most years aren't gonna be as interesting as this one.
I think I'll manage. Ready? Before we go, there's a bit of a surprise. Wow, their tree! My mom's prepared this tree especially for you.
Oh, they didn't have to do that.
It wasn't just them. Just about the whole town pitched in. We all owe you. Should do okay in the cold of old Beacon Pines. And thrive as things warm up.
Oh, that's perfect. Yeah, you got it. Now that's a good looking tree. Being a special occasion and whatnot, this ride's on the house. You wanna hang on that tight to that little tree.
I think this is it. The end I've been waiting for. Honestly, I'd begun to lose hope of ever finding it. But then you came along. I don't know exactly how to thank you. It's hard to explain how much this means to me. It's funny, now that our time together is finally ending, I'm at a loss for words. That's just what
Done.
A good little tree.
Not the best little tree. Thank you, children. This means a lot. Yeah, thanks for everything. Shucks, I only did what any super awesome best buddy would have done. We should probably give you some time alone now. You good? Yeah, I am. Oh, it's been a wild year. How are you feeling? Everyone keeps asking me that. I'm fine, really. Pa always says the only thing fitter than a fiddle is a cello. I feel like a dang cello. Well, if you ever stop feeling like a cello, I'm here for you. I know. You don't even have to say it.
You two make an awesome pair.
Excuse me? We're a trio now. Yep.
Thanks.
There's just one thing missing now that you're part of our group.
Missing?
Let me tell you a little story about a man named Hank Atomic.
Oh, God.
It won't be long. We'll be waiting for you back at the phone booth. I found the perfect way to start our summer. You've got some good friends. I'm so proud of you. Your father would be proud. I know. Mom, can I ask you a question? You ever dream about Dad? Not a night goes by that I don't. You ever afraid that you're gonna forget him? Forget what he looked like? Forget his voice? No, because so much of him lives on in you. He loved that old tree, but I know he would have loved this one more. Because his two favorite people planted it. I'll give you two a moment. Hey, Dad. Dr. Modewell said that over the next few years, this place should start to warm up. They won't have to be so cold for much longer. I think I finally understand why you left that night. There were things you believed in. Big things. Those beliefs were the things that made you, you. If you wouldn't have stood up to Sharper, stood up to what you believe in, you wouldn't have been the same person anymore. You had to go. But that didn't mean you loved us any less. I might not visit you as much as I used to. I know you understand.
Man, good work, you guys. Damn.
Wait, only 80 pages?
Oh, it's a baby book.
Yeah, that's true. I did read it like 6 times over.
I guess it was a good book.
This game
had charm and pizzazz. Mwah! Fantastic. Still wondering, what's that last fish I didn't catch? Catch all the fish, and then born in a barn are like the last two achievements. I'm assuming born in the barn is like, leave the fridge door open. So I'm pretty sure I remember that from the demo. Nah, don't worry about it.
It's all good.
I don't think I skipped any conversations. I did a lot of I skimmed this whole game with a fine-tooth pick. You found the last fish? Okay, what's the last fish? Sus Spooter. Sus! Kling, talk to Yisim outside the History Museum the day after Rollo is missing. Okay.
Oh, there's still more.
10 years later.
Well, nice kick.
Harbor, did you find it?
Yeah. I found...
Ah, it was the goo.